We call sports podcast.
The best of the best of the best.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too. Don't get that twisted.
We call sports podcast.
Thank you for joining. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sport Podcast, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. But before we start, here you have a QR code where you can subscribe to our different programs. Currently, we have 5 programs, 2 on English, 3 on Spanish. Don't worry, we're bilingual. If you want to join a Spanish program, we adjust you, okay? So on Mondays, in English, We Call Golf, I'll be joining Miguel to discuss the latest on the world of golf. On Tuesday, in Spanish, We Call Sport Puerto Rico, Jay Salas will talk about sports in the island of Puerto Rico. On Wednesdays, in English, We Call Football, I'll be joining Hush X or special guests to bring you a week-by-week matchups until we get to the Super Bowl. On Thursday, in Spanish, the main cast, We Call Sport Podcast, I will be joining G.I. Josh and Jandy to talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. On Saturday, in Spanish, We Call Wrestling, the team of G.I. Josh, DJ, Jay Salas, and Hush X will bring you the latest and greatest on the world of wrestling. Hit like and share, and remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. Thank you for joining.
We be about it.
Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen once again.
Let's go.
Give me that. Let's go. It's that Monday. Hey, let's go. Let's give me that claps. Give me that claps.
Late but great, late but great.
Hey, first of all, let me start with that, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's your boy, Nolo Boy, #Red Cup. You know what it is. Don't worry about what is inside. Tell him what it is, Miguel. Tell him what it is, Miguel.
It could be the water, H2O, with a little bit of like Kool-Aid or something, But sometimes he gets frisky with it. Sometimes you get a little bit of shaky,
And a little shaky in there. All right. So once again, with my boy, my brother from another mother, Miguel. How you doing, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Fantastic. Woke up this morning. You already know I have a sibling in town, which I dearly love, obviously. Get to spend time, always spend time with your loved ones. Take the time to be, one-on-one. Doesn't matter what you do. Just make sure you take the time to spend with your loved ones. And obviously, right, I always got to talk about golf because he's the brother. He likes it as well. So I'll put him on the show here one day, and then he's always on here all the time. Just coming, but everything good, everything great. Once I'm alive, once I'm with the with the sibling in town, a little bit of golf. Today was raining, but still didn't stop us. We did our thing. Everything, nothing to complain about whatsoever. Life is great. Hope everybody did great as well. So here we are.
Hey, junkies for life. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to apologize for the lateness. Usually we are here by this time. We logging out, but due to personal problems and issues, I guess, because no problem, issues, and Miguel's also has some issues over there. Then we coming in at this time, but it's all about bringing you the latest and greatest on the world of golf. So to start today, we have a couple things that we're gonna touch. We're gonna touch only on the TGL, which is the hottest topic right now. which they are playing currently right now as we speak. And then we have also the PGA, which already finished the tournament now, and we're gonna give you obviously our picks for next week. Okay, so with that being said, we can't be here without our sponsors, as always. Quality
Never.
ventilation
Let's
in the
go.
house with them. And let me just not talk about
Killeen,
it.
Texas, baby. Killeen, Texas.
Let me go ahead and show you what they are about.
Quality Ventilation, the industry-leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
And remember, say habla Spanish, español, all of it. We got
All
you.
right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like Miguel said, we bilingual all the way through, from our sponsors to ourselves here. So if you want to talk about golf and you can't find the words in English, please just write in Spanish and we got you on this. Okay, so moving forward to what happened this past weekend on the PGA, our boy Brian Campbell.
Uh-oh. Do we have another first-time winner already?
This past year and some change.
I would say 7, 8 of them.
Yeah,
maybe?
we're probably in the double digits already, man. It's just something crazy that is going on. Thank you, Liv, by the way. So with that being said, it took Brian Campbell his 187 start in the PGA to find his first PGA win, and what a win it was.
To the wire.
Yep, it went to extra holes, like it says right there.
Extra.
It specifically they did the hole 18 twice, so it was crazy all the way around. And I got a quick fact that I wanted to bring a video that we did for the Corn Ferry, which is the you will say the league before you jump to the PGA that the PGA has. Of whenever we spoke about the second place winner, Pot Geyser, the South African. He's only 20 years old. Before I jump here,
Pocketeer.
Yeah, I think it's Geyser Gautier. That's something like that.
Pocketeer.
But so he's only 20 years old, and we called it back then. Out of 30 people that took the card, the Corn Ferry card to come in, we talked about them. We took 3 people out, and one of them was McCarthy, but he was in the top. Pot Geezer, he was in the top. Second was Del Solar, which it was a Colombian. I think it's Colombian. Oh no, he's Chilean. The Chilean, and then after him, it was Matt McCarthy, which he actually won, the one that won it. But this day belonged to Campbell. Listen, it's so hard to win in the PGA. People don't understand. Once again, 187 starts, and that whenever he won this one, and he came from behind. He came from behind. Actually, Paul, he could have won it. The craziness of it, and I don't know if you saw it, Miguel, but that last hole, whenever they came out for the second time in the 18, he came out of the hole. No, he came out of the hole before that. That was the one before. So the last one, he came out of the tee box and he shot that ball and it hit the tree. The
tree, and it came back, and
it bounced back.
Lucky.
I
think he did that twice, or somebody did that already on there too.
No, it was him in the hole that they played, the second to last hole. Whenever they played the first time, the 18, the one that he ended up in the bunker in his second shot, and then I keep missing his name. I'm gonna look it up. The second
time he was like 20, so he was like 30 feet out.
Yeah, it was crazy that the other guy hit the ball and it went left. And the broadcaster was saying, like, listen, this two are PGA golfers that they don't play like this. This is the
Yeah.
pressure getting into them right now. The
Yeah.
pressure is just getting in. Both of them haven't won in the PGA. Yeah, one in the Corn Ferry, got you, right? But not in the PGA. Okay, what you think about that, Miguel?
I think exactly what you just said. Pressure on the big stage here, right? Obviously, like when it has to feel. Just think about you guys at home and as just beginners, or even mid, or even haven't won nothing yet in golf. Think about it, how it has to feel that, oh my God, I'm about to win a tournament and the PGA Tour that can change my life. Of $1.3 million, the purse. It was seven million the purse. Now you get 1.3. It exempts you for a lot of events, right? Let's not forget, right? The first 5 get exempt for some events, right? Especially number 1. And you getting to that, it's myself, Nolo.
Yeah,
And sometimes I'm like at 77 and I get to the last hole, bro.
Yep. Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know
like,
exactly what you mean.
and I'm just standing there.
I could break my personal record.
My personal record right here, at least in this year. And then you go up to the tee box. Okay, you hit a good one, perfect, fine. Okay, I got out of the first, and then the second one, I'm in the middle of the fairway, and I'm like, oh my God, all I need to do is hit the green, and then something happens, and I just put it in the water, and then I have to hit it up, and then I get like a double bogey, and then I'm like, or triple bogey. Now I'm at 80 again. That's just a personal small level. Think about now winning the PGA Tour. He now is in the fairway. He pulls it to the left for no reason because it's laying in the fairway. This is a layup. This is like, okay, here I am. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
For most of the people that watch us, this is like you in the free throw line.
You're in the middle. You're
in the free throw line. You're in the fourth quarter. The game is tied.
This is what you live for. But if the pressure is that much and you crumble and you pull it left like that, now he's on the left side there. Now it's a difficult shot. Now you got to go over a bunker, right? He goes over the bunker for some reason. He got a decent shot, but I think he left what, 30 to 40, just same thing, almost the same length. So now they have a putt off. So because now Campbell gets it out of the bunker, right? He leaves it 30 feet as well. Now they go to a putt off here. And obviously that's what happened. That's what started so obviously he misses. And then obviously Campbell misses. Now they go again, right?
Yeah. Then they go back over again. And that's whenever
and that's
Campbell, Campbell went way left out of the tee. So
got so lucky. Like even the track, man, you can just see it looks like a banana going that way. But just to get that bounce out of there and being lucky again, and then win it with that, like to win it off of that.
And then his shot after that was because our boy
what was it? 3 wood.
Our boy Aldrich he was perfect. He was in the middle. I think it was like 100 yards out. I'm sorry, 100 yards out.
He was 215. He was 215.
Oh, 215. It was 215. That's correct. 215 out. And this is what killed me of him. The caddy told him this. If you gotta, I think he told him you gotta hit it hard. And the wind is gonna become a factor. So he clubbed up, but he just hit it comfortable. All right. He hit it comfortable and he fell short and ended up in the sand. So that's what caught me. He went in the bunker and I was like, bro, you had the championship in your hands. You had the W in your hands.
All he needed to do is to hit the green or even to the left a little bit. Because he's already in trouble. Because remember, you got to think that he's already in trouble. He already laid up for a second shot. But Campbell, his third shot was like a dart. So it didn't give him no room. If he would have hit the green,
No.
the other guy, Potliger, if he
No.
would have hit the green, he would have been.
Pot Gear wasn't his second shot.
Yeah, and he landed in the bunker.
He didn't laid up. He's a long hitter. It's one of those crazy long hitters. So he wasn't his second shot. He was in a great position, but that second shot he landed it in the bunker, 215 out, and hit the bunker. The other guy, oh my God, Campbell. I was like, yo, Campbell, if
he hit a 3-wood.
Yeah, if he hits this thing real solid, like he
almost got it. Yeah,
he got really close. But
being so long that par 5, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't get there. So now he has to pitch up a shot, and he pits it. What? He throws a dart right in there. So now you got to really get up and down here for birdie, obviously, and the pressure is on, right? So
yep.
It just sees like, you know, and then he goes out of the bunker nice and smooth, right?
Yep.
But he goes too far.
Yeah. He left himself some work at the end.
He left himself some work. So now what? He's like, the pressure builds up. Now you're about to like the biggest stage of the world, and you pull it to the left. So now you get up and down. Now you get an easy par. Yeah, good for you. But now here comes Campbell, biggest stage of his life, wins it. You know, hats off. You know, nervous. I'm sure that, you know,
he was so shaky.
Did you see his wife?
Listen,
his wife just kneeling
I'm
down
looking,
and just,
bro. I'm looking for her name right now as we speak, bro. And
she had the best reaction of like having the most supportive. Like that's what I want.
Listen, that is for y'all ladies out there that you need to look at somebody. That's the moment. That moment right there. That's what you got to replicate. That's what a man needs in his life. Somebody to be there like that woman was for Brian Campbell.
More excited than yourself.
Bro. I was looking at her and I was like, for a second, I was like,
oh, she
can't be acting, bro. That's not acting. That's not acting. She's like overexcited. She has seen from day one all the hustle that Brian Campbell has done. Oh. She was all nervous in the side through the whole process of the playoffs hole. She got to the floor. I'm trying to look for her name, man, because she is. That's what a man needs right there in their life. A woman like that, man. And I wish I could have the video to show it to you guys to see her reaction. Like Brian Campbell got a good one.
Yeah, she was on her knees, shaking, like
she hugged him. She hugged him, couldn't let him go.
Like the Holy Ghost got her.
Yep. She was like, yo, listen, it was outstanding. It was a great thing to see. It was a great thing, emotional win for him and his family. For
2017.
Campbell, 187 starts. And then he got
that's on the tour. That's on the Corn Ferry Note. Like on pro events, he only has 28 events with 11 cuts.
Yeah.
So you know how bro, just keep it in there, bro. That's just like keeping in the pocket. That's just like, bro, I'm just gonna keep on playing, keep on grinding. I'm just like, one day I'm gonna win, you know. And then all of a sudden that win came, and you're like, wait a minute, did I win?
Hold on, and it's a come from behind.
Yeah, and it's
from behind win.
And we had some good people in there. We had some really good names up in there. Yeah. So obviously our picks were in the you know, let's give it out
for a minute. Yeah.
Let's give it out to what we did, right? He was in there. Your guy, he was actually second. He went up and he could have actually been in that playoff. Yeah. Pressure again. You gotta keep into the pressure.
He finished fourth at the end. Your boy Jagger.
Jagger. He finished sixth, I think he went.
Tied for 6.
But he was on top, back and forth.
Bhatia
11.
9.
No, 9. So 9. Top 10 again. Top 10s.
So yeah, that's about it. Everybody else
Yeah.
They made some of them. Yeah, I think all of them made the cut. But,
Patrick went 28th, I think.
oh boy,
and,
Rafael Campos tied for the number 34th.
made the cut.
Made the cut. That's what we're trying to get to at the
Talking
end of the
about
day.
Rafael
We
Campos,
take
yeah.
small little steps. We trying to learn small little steps in there. So just to give you a perspective how big this is, obviously you're gonna get exempt for 2 years, right?
2
We
years.
already know
Perfect.
this. We
Sure,
know
you
this. This is just a
A
given,
lot of
right?
stuff is covered.
So besides that, he won 1.26 million dollars.
Mhm.
Let's round it to 3. You already said it. But this is where the key comes in. The key element of this W. This key element is that besides the 2-year exempt, he just locked in a spot in the players, locked in a spot in the Masters, locked in a spot on the PGA Championship.
Yep.
Spots that he didn't have.
Important events that you can be a part of a lot of people that would not be a part of. And now,
That's
guess what?
history.
Guess what? You could say, guess what? You can call your mom right now and be like, guess what, mom? Guess what position I'm in FedEx Point? I'm number 12.
I broke the top,
right now.
I broke the top.
I'm in the
20.
top 25.
You know all the
At
exceptions
least
that
for
those
the
have.
moment, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people are not gonna say that. Bro.
You aren't. If you're not on the, I wish I can be at least in the top 25
Congratulations
minimum.
to him. Congratulations to him and to his caddy, and I hope he just grasped on this one and just takes that momentum into the next one, just like us, just like we want to feel, even on our golf course, even if it's a smaller scale. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have a smaller scale as well. Go out there, set your score, and then try to break that score. It's you versus the course. So obviously, right, just go out there and try and try to your best, you know, even if it's not on this type of scale, even if it's on your own scale, even breaking some type of score. So
no, and I just want to put out there for the second place, Aldrich. We're watching you, bro. We are keeping you eyes in.
Jagger, I got you.
Huh. Hey, I'm gonna bring that video, bro, for next week. I'm gonna put it like a small clip for you to see what I'm talking about Aldrich. That we put him out there in that time, and guess what? He was second, $763,000.
Oh, yep, 700. Oh, I'll take. Thank you.
763,000.
That would take care of. That would take care of some problems. If you have any.
So as a second place, so it wasn't bad. It was his second place in this in the tour. So we will see what's gonna happen with him. So far, better finish than McCarthy.
No, I mean, listen.
And this season, and we love McCarthy.
You talked about two people that soon we're gonna see him here soon. So what do we got?
What's up? What's up? So with that being said, shout out to Brian Campbell, to his wonderful wife.
Claps.
Keep getting that man all the support that you have been doing so far. You're doing a great job. Right now I'm ecstatic for you, for him, for you and your family. So keep pushing forward. PGA, we're gonna see you again in the Masters. We're gonna see you again in the Players and the PGA Championship. So looking forward to seeing more of Brian Campbell, the resiliency. And by the way, I hope his putter keeps being hot like it is. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump. Move to our next pick for next week, which is the Cognizant. So let's go at it.
We call golf.
Right, let's go.
Got some picks over here.
Cognizant. All right, the Cognizant Classic, and guess where it is? It's in Palm Beach, not too far from the tomorrow's Golf League Stadium, the SoFi Stadium. Not too far from that place. Just want to let you know. So they're going to be around.
Let me see how far that is from here.
So they are both right there, Palm Beach, Florida. All right. So this upcoming weekend, the Cognizant Classic is going to be held out there on Palm Beach, Florida, in the PGA National Resort in the Champions course. So this will be a great revenue. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is our pick. I'm going to start first this time. with my picks because always Miguel goes first and then I go second. But this time I'm gonna go reverse it on him. Okay, the psyche. All right, so I'm gonna go with Jonathan Vega. Everybody knows that Jonathan Vega, Rafael Campos, and all these Latinos, we all crazy with them. So every now and then we go wild and pick them up because
we're rooting for you, baby. We're rooting.
We think they're gonna come around. So everybody, if you don't know my encounter with Jonathan Vega, I know this guy. I knew this guy for a couple days, and I follow him in the Puerto Rican Open, and he was awesome. He was extremely humble, talking to me, took pictures with me, signed one of my golf balls that I got. It's
super nice gentleman,
super cool, down to earth, loving life, enjoying the time in the island, like how beautiful it was. He would say, like, just look around, man. Why you don't want to play golf? He was like living it up there, right in the middle of the tournament. Yeah. So it was outstanding overall, no doubts. One, not even once for a minute. So Jonathan Vega, love him. He won last year. Oh, forgot the tournament, but don't worry about it. I'll bring it in here in a minute. Whenever Miguel talking, by the time Miguel finished, I got you the actual tournament that he won. Okay. So he won a must win because he was going to lose his card. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you need your card. The card is what keeps you in the tour. All right. After 2 years, if you haven't done nothing, then you got to look into the points. And then you might end up going to the Corn Ferry.
Some exemptions and some backups.
You may get special invitations,
sponsors.
Yep. So all that comes into it. And this man talking about coming through, he came through and got his W whatever he needed. And I see him making this weekend, making another run for the title, for the win here. So I got Jonathan Vega in that one, my guy from Venezuela. Let's go. So. Okay. So then I got Jordan Spieth. Listen, I'm not a big fan of Jordan Spieth. I can say it out loud. I'm not his biggest fan.
What?
I'm not his biggest fan.
I thought he was up there with the JT.
No. JT is JT. Oh, JT is just another. JT is in a whole another level. Okay. With me. All right. That Louisville product. Anyway, moving to Jordan Spieth. What I like about Jordan, what I do like about him, is that his resiliency, and he had one of the biggest years. I think it was 2018 or something like that. He had one of his biggest years in that a young buck coming in had. So actually, he broke the top 10 on best years. So with his performance, so that's how big he was coming in. So right now, I think he hasn't won in like 2 years. So he's on a big slump, not a little slump, a big slump. Okay. So the closest thing that he was not this past weekend, but the weekend before. He came in, I think it was second or third around there. He ended up in the top 5. So I'm assuming that, and I'm putting my money with Jordan Spieth, doing the fact that now he's feeling comfortable. Now he's making a shot. And the biggest thing about Jordan Spieth is not even his approach. It's not even his putter, yeah, but it's just not too much his putter. His bunker shots, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bunker shot of Jordan Spieth is in a whole nother level. I'm telling you right now, outstanding. And this course has his shares and his challenge of bunker.
He is noticeable of his putts though. When he gets really hot, lights out, incredible putter as well. But I understand why you can say the sand one, because I think on one, I forgot what event he chipped it out, made it, and actually went wild with the pump
backflip and
through the club. Yep. I know why.
And Bailey Horschel, my guy.
Cut onto that.
My guy, man, Atlanta Drive Golf Club guy in the TGL.
Okay.
Hey, Bailey Horschel, the guy that sneaks up in the ball, okay, whenever he putts. So once again,
it's like a ninja.
Listen, Bailey Horschel, he's a beast. Don't get it twisted. My boy that won the Punta Cana tournament.
Oh yeah, he won. He won. I think he slid into 2 events. He won.
Mm-hmm. So listen up. He won in Europe the BMW, the one in the DP Tour. That's what the one that he won. He won that one, and he won the Punta Cana last year. Listen, Billy Horschel, quiet dude. He plays with emotion, okay, too, as well. Just both of them, the speed and him, emotion flow whenever they play.
He has a temp. He has a temper.
Yeah,
Horse.
yeah,
A
yeah.
little temper. I'm just
And then
saying.
whenever he putts, man, whenever his putter is it's on point, he is draining those putters too. All right.
He fights
So
out.
watch out with this three right here. Hopefully, I got the W in here. I haven't broke the winning circle this year. I could have broke it with my boy Oberg, but I didn't pick him thinking it last week. The week
That
prior,
is so.
I was hurting. I was hurting on that one because I always pick him. And last week, coming out of being sick, I thought he was not gonna perform to his full potential, and then he sneaked up on me and got the W. So I missed on that one for this year. But this is my pick, Miguel. Tell me about yours, man. What you got?
Listen, great pick, Snolo. By the way, I like Spieth when he puts lights out. Vegas, so humble of a guy. He keeps in it. He shows up once in a while. You don't see him, and then all of a sudden, oh snap, he won somewhere. Went to Toronto, got second place or whatever. So he always pops up. Porsche pretty quick.
He has I noticed that about him. He has like a plan. Right? He has a plan, like a schedule. Like
he knows what type of events.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Where can I win?
Think about that, right? He pops up and you're like, wait a minute. He just pops up on this event and won it. Like, yeah. Yep. So great picks, Nolo. Mine obviously Rafael Campos. Obviously, we know, he got his first win last year, had his baby. Just a great start for this year coming up. Winning the Butterfield Bermuda champion, winning that one. Super excited, cried, super emotional. Another one that wins first time, so changes everything in his world as well. And I went to Puerto Rico and I saw him on the first tee that I was about to tee off. I was about to play with him and about to be like, you know what? I let him go. And then next thing you know, we coming around the carts, and then we're like at one hole we switch cars, and he says, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey, Rafa." I'm like, "What?" I just could have been playing with him, but so anyway, that's a great story. And my boy sent me a picture of him from Puerto Rico, be like, "Hey, look who I'm with," and he was with Rafa Campo. I'll pull it up next week. And then, and for the fact that him winning one. I still want him to win another one, so it can be super, cherry on the top type deal coming into 2025. I'm just rooting for him really bad, like always when, like you said, when we see Latin, or especially from a place that you lived in and you grew up, you want to see actually somebody like that up there. Another one,
and he just finished 34th on this past weekend tournament.
Made the cut, got 34th, ladies and gentlemen.
Little stroke
small goes at a time, It's not easy having 4 rounds and having these people right behind you playing versus you. So I have Sun Jane Yam. I picked him because obviously, Nolo was random picks that he knew that obviously that I would like. So I do like these picks here. What brings out on this one is that he's been 187 rounds, and you know how much cuts he made? 148. So only 40 something he didn't make cuts.
He's a constant hitter.
Consistently,
he's
gonna win at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. So he has international wins. He has 3. He has runner-up 5. He has 6 third places. He has 21 5 top finishes. So listen, he's staying 47 top 10s. He's made $31 million in his career, and he's been on the tour since 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, he's from Republican of the Korea. But again, I'm rooting for it. I see people when they sneak around and they stay around. This is where we get geeky and stuff like that, right? This is where we see numbers, swings, see how many top finishes. These are the nitty gritty, right? The career and everything. So, and now my next pick is Matt McCarthy, obviously winning 3. How about this kid? He won 3 on the Corn Ferry. Not easy, right? Campbell didn't win none, but he got, And so now that he won that one, but he had a couple top finishes. So obviously top finishes gets you up there as well. McCarthy, just waiting for him to, hit another one. Hey, I'm waiting for the Scheffler, just the Scheffler year that I want him to put together. Right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for it. I hope it comes around. I'm just listen. Let's get these top tens. Let's get in the leaderboard. Let's pitch yourself up there so you can boost your confidence because you don't want to get cold. If you get cold, it goes by year, and then you're working on it. Then you like listen, Ricky Fowler, all these guys back on the scene. Spieth, seeing him again, seeing Jones. They take you get cold if you don't keep up on your game. So obviously, you just want to see that kid win another one so he can just keep up grinding. He's super young. I think he got what it takes. So these are my picks. Let's go. Let's see him on top again, Nolo. If he got on top tens again, bro, come on, bro. Let's go.
Hey, man, consistency is the key at the end of the day. Especially on golf, you never know what's gonna happen. Brian Campbell, he was like 4 shots behind on the last day, and he came back and won it in extra holes. So you never know what could happen. In here, you see Miguel's picks, my pick. We see youth, we see Latinos, and then we see the experience in here. Like we got it all the way around. It's well rounded. So hopefully we have a W in here. And next week we'll come in here letting you guys know back about what we said about each one of them. So outstanding. Let's go and let's get it. So with this being said, we are now gonna be moving and making our transition to the TGL, the Tomorrow Golf League. Ladies and gentlemen, it is taking over the golf world. This league, it is outstanding. I can't even say what else to say about it besides showing you. Let's go.
We call golf.
Hey,
shout out. Yeah, before we continue, little shout out to Hosh X in the house. Obviously, what we call wrestling, we call football. He calls it all. He's just like a junkie in sports, just like we are. So shout out, Hush. Thank you for being here, always supporting. Just like, we still always support each other. So just like we ask from all the viewers that's live or watching this repeatedly, just so, shout out. We're here for you guys. So shout out to you. Thank you, Hush, for being here.
You already know, man. I'm happy to see that you actually hit that bell button. Thank you, man, for that.
Yes, sir.
So once again, keep up this. It says it's, but I'll say this is golf. Once again, Tomorrow Golf League, the TGL is all over ESPN, ESPN2. If you're not tracking that, I don't know where you are right now. Okay, in Palm Beach, Florida, where that tournament next week is going to be being held. We have the first stadium, right? That it is playing golf in a stadium wise. They're gonna make presentations. They're all hyped up. Please join in and see the professionals, but an indoor. So it's just crazy. You have
stadium vibe,
simulator, huge screen,
lights going everywhere, music
pumped up,
celebrities
everywhere. I mean, you guys need to see this. This is just outstanding, and what better event being held with the one and only Tiger Woods. And before I start in, thank you, Tiger, for coming back. We know that your mom passed away. This is the first time that he jumps in and starts playing not only in the TGL but overall, right? Golf. So
can we get some golf claps? Can we get some golf claps around here?
Let me see if
somebody give me some golf claps around here when we
production can make it happen, man. I got to look at production, see what's going on.
I wanted just a couple claps for Tiger coming back, man.
Yeah, man. You know what? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, the way that he played great too as well. But unfortunately, the New York Golf Club came to play. Unfortunately, bro.
Those boys liked them.
They came to play. So right now, Sander, my boy Professor X Sander, he is not playing with New York Golf Club. He's not even playing in the tour due to, I believe it was a rib injury that he has. So he's not playing because of that, ladies and gentlemen. There's no live conversation. There's no craziness like that. There's nothing to feed your ego.
The haters.
There's nothing to feed your ego. Okay, so just stop
He's
it.
not
Okay?
moving off of Adidas.
Yeah,
He's
no,
not.
he's not none of that. Okay, just calm the hell down. Okay, overall. All right.
Pump the
So
brakes.
he's
Pump
just
the
injured.
brakes.
He's just injured. Okay, so just stop it right there. All right.
No,
So Fitzpatrick, Ricky, and Cam Young went out there and did their money.
that Ricky,
Money.
tell you that. That
Listen,
Ricky still can.
I
He
think
still got it.
what happened was what needed to happen was them getting in a fight, right? For them or a small argument, which that's the report that came out. Because,
Yeah,
ladies
still
and gentlemen,
small.
out of the two times they prior to this one that they came out, they got whooped. Okay, they didn't score their first point after 42 holes. That's whenever they score their first point. Okay,
Yeah.
this is not this. And for a pro, for you to have that, it is not comfortable. It's not a good feeling.
Oh,
That's
God.
what feelings got moved all the way around. They start talking about each other, and then they got feelings got flown out, and then you already know. So a little bit scuffle came up, not scuffle, but just a little argument and disagreements here and there. But they came so hot, Miguel, that the first 9 holes, which are triples, they won 7 out of 9. Miguel. So straight up, Ricky, straight up, hole 1, Ricky came in and started and hit first. And listen, on point. He was on it. Also, on top of that, that's whenever they took the first hole and then he never looked back. Other than that, something else that blew my mind. Ricky went ahead and he actually scored. Listen, he actually nailed a 30
Was it
a
the
37.
longest?
No, that was in the later one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. That was in the later one. So he won the first he was the key part on the first hole. Then he actually also they threw 4 hammers out of 6.
That's what I was gonna say.
So they threw 4 hammers out of 6. They were 1-1 on the hammers, so it's not bad. They were 50-50 on it. So it is really good. By the way, the new rule about the hammer, outstanding. I'm totally feeling that one. Okay, so once again,
the fix was good. Fix there.
bro, the fix was outstanding.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to complain about the fix. I had something that I was gonna bring up, but at this particular time I can't recall. But I do. We'll bring it up. However, New York came out. Whenever New York came out, you know who came out with New York?
Who came out? Bronson?
Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso for the New York Mets, the polar bear, came out there and walked them into the stadium. Bam, bam, and that's how they got all pumped up. And I guess they started playing like they haven't played before in here. So once again, winning 7 out of 9 at the first triples. The triples was the one that actually made it for them. But out of all this, the game was over, man. This was over. Quick, it was over. It was 8-0 by the time they got to the singles. Okay.
I'm just happy that it wasn't like donut, like 0. like a sweep. Like, because it just feels, and shout out to the New York, right? They made it. They're making it to the playoffs, right? I think they clinched for the playoffs. I think last game they clinched it. But that's just. I'm just glad they didn't win a sweep. Tiger he's going through a lot. The guy went through a rough patch of his life. The last 10 years.
Get him back to get a sweep.
But then again, taking Tom Kim out of all those, like I didn't like how how Max Homa is like going through all of these changes. Kisner, I think we have a little more power on the PGA that can not power, at least more elite played than him. Maybe they were busy, maybe they didn't want to commit, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think Tiger has like the best support. Like besides Tom, it's not like all these young cats. Like you look on the other one, they got Ricky, he's still fairly young. You got Xander, he's fairly. You got Pat, He's kind of young. You got Cam Young, that his name is already, but
Yeah,
and
but
then
you got the
Kessler,
yeah, the
and then
Atlanta
you got
drive.
Tiger.
The Atlanta drive got a couple of like senior guys too.
No, and I get it. Justin Rose, he's up there, as well. But I'm just like,
He could have a better lineup, being that it's Tiger. No, I got you on that.
give him some support, and he don't think that he's out there. This is a video game for sure. He has to hit the ball into the screen, right? And like Ricky still got it. You know what I'm saying? Look at Xander. Obviously, thank God he's injured, but like I said, they're still and then again. They're figuring out the putting now, right? They're figuring out now. They're doing for the playoffs now. Now they're trying to get, this is where it probably gets seriousness. And another thing,
Competitive to the fullest
yeah,
right now.
yeah, and and just for the record, right? These guys go for trophy, and I'm sure there's just some money on the line. That there's
Yeah,
a lot of
21
celebrities,
million.
a
21
lot
million.
a lot of 21 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let me tell you something. 21 million.
that goes a long way. Split on 4 or 5 people. That's just a long thing. So
With some bragging rights.
yeah, the funniest part of this match came in the 13th hole, whenever Tiger was 199 yards away, and he didn't know it, and then he looked to the stand.
And there was like 90. Yeah.
He was like Rob McNamara. I'm sorry. He's one of his business partners. He told him like, "Yeah, you're 99 yards away, so go for it."
No,
And
everybody was screaming 99 because remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you're a golfer, and a lot of golfers know this, like when I ask you on the par 3 or I'm with you or with my buddies and they hit it with the Ranger, I'm going to ask you, what you got? What number you got? And the first thing they're going to tell me is 67 or that. Ladies and gentlemen, they're already assuming that, of course, it's not just that. So you have to put the one in front of it. So that's how you call out, like golfers, you call out just that, we got 55 to the flag because it's 155 to the flag. He thought it was just 99. Like, I guess with all the noise and all the stuff. So he says, okay, I got the right club.
He heard 99, but it was 199.
Yeah, and he knows that just by calling 99, that it's – so he just went up with the club, hit the club, and it was obviously short because it was not the right club.
It was 100 yards short. He called it.
Then again, Nolo, why didn't they not calling timeout for him? You guys got a timeout.
Because they felt
perfect timeout right there.
They felt like they heard him. And then Rob – was screaming, and I guess what he got from Rob was
they didn't want to correct Tiger, like
199, the 199. So whenever you get that, he goes out there, hits it, and then he looked back and said, "Why in the world it didn't go that far?"
Cracking up.
He started laughing, and then off the camera, right? Whenever they waiting for the next person to hit, he's like, "This is the worst." This is the worst swing of my life. This is the worst thing I ever done in my life, in my career. Can I believe it? I did a dub like that in here.
Because you know how to read it as a golfer. 99. Yeah. Okay, 199. Let me get the right club.
Yeah, 199. Definitely, he would not get a wedge. Definitely would not get a wedge on that one. So, hey, shout out. I'm not gonna take away from the New York Golf Club. They got their first win. They got the first win. They got the first dub. Let's see what they do later on, because that game was actually played last week on Tuesday. So they actually came back on today, and they actually played my team, the LA Golf Club. So let's go out and see what they made out of this one. Ooh. This was a good one, man. This was a good one. Let's go at it.
We call golf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going for today's first matchup out of the doubleheader. Right now, it wasn't the Bay. It was the Boston Commons versus the Atlanta Drive. So they just finished. We will talk about them next week. So stay tuned for that. Okay. But for today,
we ain't gonna spoil you nothing. We're
not gonna spoil it to you, but you can go ahead and see it. But we're gonna actually talk about it next week. Okay. So with that being said, Miguel, this game was outstanding. Whole bunch of shots, a whole bunch of shots. I won't let you go first. A lot of talk about fireworks, tons of it. So I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna come in and sweep the living out of this mother. Okay,
got it. Well, let me take a few minutes on it because it's like 10 minutes left. So I'll take 2 out of them real quick. So obviously, like battled out, right? Obviously, it was like 4-0 if I'm not mistaken, or 3-0, and then it went up to the matching, and then it went up to the wire. Then it went up to the match, and then it went up to wire. Obviously, they came up 4. It goes a lot of lights, a lot of putting. Remember, they play in and out. They play in and out of these rounds, and they're getting.
And we ain't talking about that burger. We ain't talking about that burger when they say in and out.
Yeah. So right, they're coming in and out and practicing, and they're taking a little more serious to how to read these greens, obviously, right? So now, remember, the grass doesn't grow there.
Let me tell you something, Miguel. They're putting now. They figured this green out.
They're figuring it out.
Yeah,
it doesn't grow. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's synthetic, that part of it. And they're always going to be super fast, right? So once they figure it out, they figure it out. So and then Tigala did his thing. A lot of Morikawa, obviously, is closing it and keeping him in it the whole time. He threw a dart on the par 3, super close, birdie. Let's go. And then to get the chip really close. He sealed the deal already. They already won 1. Once he gets its members, it's a 3 out of best out of 3. You just got to do 2. So it's second shot. He made it close. He wins it. The first one. It's the closer to the pin. Obviously, sealing the deal for LA and clinching the playoffs. I think the first one's to clinch to go to the playoffs. So just letting you guys know that they pass on. And this is what watch out with this damn team of Nolos. I hate to say, but I still got my Boston comments.
Why you gotta be all that? Why my team gotta be all that, man?
In the fight, but that's all I got. What do you think about what happened? A lot of fireworks, a lot of putts. Ricky Fowler, they're figuring out these greens. What do you got for them?
Hey man, Ricky came out blazing hot, man. So this is the crazy thing about the putters, because the putter was the story of the whole game. Actually,
lot of putts.
Draining. There was 3 drainers that came out of nowhere. So first of all, Ricky stepped up in the hole number 1 and hit a 37-footer.
Good to see him back.
37-footer, setting a TGL record for the longest putter.
But already on there.
Yep. So came back to hole number 3. Boom. Hitting darts out there. So they go back to back all the way through with points in there. So here comes hole number 4. Boom. Cam Young, 38 feet, 6 inches out. The longest. Yep. So remember, his teammate just set up the record, and
we already broke it.
3 holes later, Cam Young, his other teammate, broke it again.
Record a new one.
Yep. So it was outstanding. Hole number 6, Fitzpatrick gave them a 3-shot lead when he drained another a putter, and it was like a 37. No, it wasn't even a 37. I think it was like a 28 or so. So it was. They were draining. So first triples 1 to 9.
Oh, dude.
Bro, I saw it, Miguel, and I was like, "Yep, my team is gonna get whooped." But at the same time, I said it's 4-0. If it would have been another thing if it was like 7 or 8.
Tigala put a huge
Say it again.
Tigala.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Say it with your chest. Okay.
Morikawa did really well as well. So shout out to those boys.
So turning the curve, right? Turning the curve, jumping into the singles
match. Yep.
That's
where it gets interesting. A little shaky
in there. The TGL gave him only a 2% probability of winning this match.
Remember, they threw a hammer too, and they won it, I think, or something like that.
And it was. So the one in hole number 12, they were 0-4. All right. So Tigala started the comeback. All right. My
That's
boy
fine.
started the comeback. Okay. So whenever my boy hit that putt, listen,
Trainer.
that putt was a 28-footer that came through the middle and started this and gave him the first points of
And
the
then
night.
it just goes down and then it drops like
And
this.
just
And
dropped,
then
bro. Then
doosh, it's the flag.
and we started a chain. And by the way, I didn't brought this up, but the LA Golf Club brought Tony Finau to work to
Oh, yeah.
play for
Substitute.
Fleetwood and and
Rose.
Justin Rose. By the way, he stepped
Shout
up.
out to Finau.
Shout out
Debut
to Finau.
perfect bang one, the
Bro.
longest drive
Bro,
that they've seen on TGL. On that,
he did the shuffle to Serena
debut.
Williams.
Shout out to my Finau boy.
Yeah,
He showed
that's
up.
crazy. I love him. So, hey,
Mhm.
somebody, he's one of the candidates that can go and play with
With Tiger.
with Tiger. He will be a perfect fit for Tiger.
But
But
I'm sure. Well, I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably busy. Well, I don't know.
listen,
Didn't know what happened there.
can
Somebody call us up? Give us the juicy stuff. Anybody?
check that out.
Can we have the juicy stuff?
All right. So Tony Finau, man, zero miedo. ¿Oíste? Zero miedo. I'm telling you right now. So he went out there and hit this ball perfectly effortless. He was like
one out there.
He was a perfect teammate, trying to go through the motions. By the way, whenever he finished, he was like, "Yo, listen, I didn't know this was like this. This is outstanding."
Loved
He
it.
was
Loved it.
job in the floor. Okay,
Hope he gets in it now.
yeah, I hope he gets somebody in. Definitely, I hope somebody gives him the spot or whatever, and he can come in and keep playing. So definitely, we need Tony Finau in there. It's a must. It's a must.
Good figure for the game. Good figure for that. Yeah.
And then Jordan Speed. We need Jordan Speed to in there because he's a BS talker. So I need him. I need him for me to have fun too watching
versus Tom Kim. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's another one that Tiger can pull in and maybe have him play. So hole 13, they threw the hammer, Miguel. That's whenever they threw the hammer, and my boy Tony. Not Tony the Tiger. We ain't talking about that Tony. We talk about Finau, Tony. Okay. All right. He went ahead and drained a 10-footer in, and then they got close. So remember, whenever they started, there were 2%. Now they came out to a 60% whenever he drained that thing. So now
shaky.
New York was shaky from that first one because Tigala drained that 28-footer. That was like, oh. This could happen. So
bring it in. Better be careful. He's still alive.
Hey, hole 14. Listen, hole 14. Marikawa, your boy, shooting darts. Everybody knows Marikawa. Listen, Marikawa.
One of the best ball strikers there is out there for sure. An
iron player. Iron players.
Inside joke, guys. Hirons. Inside joke, guys.
Yeah, stay with me. Stay focused. Don't be shaky. Stay focused. So the irons, this dude is just ridiculous,
impeccable,
bro. I wish if I would have that game, just if I would take something for each player to make the best player.
For sure, his
I'm
iron game.
Definitely taking Marikawa's irons.
Have to consider his iron game.
Do you have to? It's just no way
Hands
around. Best in the game. Not saying to me on tour number 1 last year.
Oh yeah, a lot of the boys respect him as an iron player.
Yeah.
A lot of them on tour.
Listen, a lot of this too as well. He plays with a lot of brain, just like he reminds me of DeChambeau too. DeChambeau is another guy that just calculates everything. It's just kind of
a lot of brain in there.
Yeah. So he comes in 14. He ties it in. They go to playoffs. Obviously, they chip in whoever's get close, and guess who?
Two out of 3. Obviously, Morikawa hits it in like 4 feet. Closes the deal. They already got 1. Now they got 2. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. They clinch it for the playoffs. So that's what went down. Well, that's a lot of golf right there. Holy moly.
That's outstanding.
Woo! I love all that golf, man. I love a lot of golf going on. Woo.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happened in the TGL. We still got to bring you what happened at the night part with Boston and Atlanta. but it's about
You
that
already
time.
know. You already know, man. You already
Sorry
know.
for that. Miguel's already full of golf.
Wait. Oh my god. Ooh, I got a
Miguel's
dose
full
of
of
it.
golf. He needs to go ahead
I need
and
to
get
go
it.
play.
He
Come
needs to go
on,
ahead
hit
and
it.
get his bed in. So with that being said, let's go.
We call golf.
All right, Miguel, take it, bro.
Hold on. I'm stuck on that.
Get it. Just
Well,
release,
ladies and gentlemen, yeah, no,
release
you,
it.
be, you be everywhere doing this. Whoever's a
Release.
junkie for real. Listen,
Junkie.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, stop it right there, Miguel.
What?
If you're a junkie, you can
you're
tell.
everywhere.
You can tell because you putting your head against a door, a wall, or something.
Your arms are going up somehow. You got
Yep. And you just doing what Miguel's doing right there. And if not, you working your hips. You working your clear your hips. Clear your hips. Junkies for life.
Just
Junkies
does
for
something
life.
to you. Listen,
All right.
for all the viewers and everybody that supports us, we do appreciate you. Right, every Monday you have an appointment with us here, and listen, like, share, subscribe. We're going to keep on bringing you some more stuff. We're going to get more innovative. Obviously, the one-on-one, I told Nolo something about it. We are going to bring it back. We do want to do it with videos. I haven't let the promise go. I still got you.
Hold it.
Right.
Hold that sucker.
I'm holding it, and I'm bringing
Hold
it to
that
you
sucker.
guys. I want to get some good videos. Obviously, I got to get all the setups and everything when I go out there. It's coming. For whoever is watching this recorded, we do appreciate it. We do this every Monday. Me and Nolo Boy, we always just like to talk about our golf. This is our favorite sport, our favorite thing to do. Eventually, we're going to see us together here soon. It's coming. So if you see us actually on the podcast together, right next to each other, touching, like right now, look at I can't touch him. Right, soon he'll be. I can't, I can't. But soon it'll be to get a collab that we're gonna be in the same spot. So watch out for that. I do appreciate it. Much love. Go out there and hit the golf ball so you can understand what we're talking about.
Definitely.
Go see your local course. Go see your local professional. It's not a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a rich thing to do. Go hit the golf ball. Much love. Thank you.
Hey, once again, thank you for being with us. This is not the original time that we come out here. Thank you for being with us. You probably in bed, just looking at your cell phone up. Make sure you don't hit your face or whatever. Just we got you. Okay, we promise you next week we're gonna go out there and get it. So forgive us for this time. You usually before 10:30 we already gone. So on that, thank you for being patient. Thank you for being with us once again. Like, share will be greatly appreciated. Also, remember we got different shows during the week. Tomorrow, as we call Puerto Rico, everything that is going in the islands for sports. My boy Jay Sala is going to bring it to you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So on that, with that being said, on Wednesday, usually as we call football. However, we call football is taking a rest because the NFL season is over. However, we're going to have the draft, a special program for the draft. And also stay tuned. We got a new program coming soon. So stay tuned. I ain't going to say nothing. It's going to happen whenever it's going to happen. That's when we see it. Also, on top of that, on Thursday, you already know we call Sports Podcast, the main podcast with John D. And we also have GI, Josh, and moi as well, talking about NBA, MLB, and everything about boxing. Also on Saturday afternoons, you also will have GI Josh, Hush X, and Jay Salas and DJ talking about everything up in the world of wrestling. Saturday main events, and it's gonna be tons of fun coming forward. And they got something going on with a title up there, with a fantasy title. You guys got to check that out. That's outstanding program as far as wrestling. If you love wrestling, that's the way to go. And remember, like I told you already, we bilingual. Okay, so you can go to any of our shows. You can type something on in English. We're gonna get you on that. Okay, so please, all you have to do is just join, give us a chance, and like and share. Like as always, greatly appreciate it. Well, with that being said, only thing I gotta say is, hey, measurement of excuses is 0. So if you got excuses for everything, it's 0. That's the measurement. That's all you got. 0. Go after it, man. We started this program in this project with no expect, like we didn't expect this much love that we're getting. So please, whatever you want to do in life, attack it. And if you, it's not going to be easy. It's always going to have some speed bumps in there. So just make it happen. Okay. So thank you for the support. Hope you like the content. If you got any questions, ideas, please let us know. Join us next week. As always, Mondays, we call golf. Nolo Boy, #Red Cup. Miguel Golf 101. Let's go. Thank you for being with us.
Don't triple putt no more.
Don't do that ever in life. That's the worst.
Don't triple putt.
Have a wonderful week. Hey, be safe. Let's go.